Now, Lewis Abbott is one of the younger riders here, and he's just 9 years old. So, Lewis, tell me, how long have you been riding for?
Just about 4 years now.
And you enjoy it?
Yeah, I like the sport because it's fit.
It's fit?
Yeah.
Well, these little guys may look cute, but their championship is just as closely fought as the adult one. And more importantly, it's a breeding ground for the superstars of the future.
My name's Lewis Gregory and I ride a Honda here at 80cc. Really, you need to practice some starts because it's the most important part of the race. Do a couple of laps on cornering and jumps and straights and braking and just practice those things. It's the competition, which I love about it, and I just go out there and have fun. I hope to become world champion, and then when I've done that, I hope to move to America and try and win over there.
My name's Adam Chatfield, I ride Motocross World 80 Honda. My dad took me to a meeting and I just liked it from there. In physical training, you've got to be really fit and all that. You've got to have the thing to ride, just have fun in it really. Be world champion.
And what's that going to take?
Quite a lot of work.
My name's Chad Yarrington and I ride a Crowder Kawasaki Pro Circuit Kawasaki. Well, my dad used to race on a Honda 250 and he broke his arm, and when I was little he asked me if I wanted to have a go and I just carried on from there. I can remember coming ninth, well there was only 9 in the race, but I was quite pleased about that. Well, I want to become world champion one day and I want to win this weekend so my sponsors will be proud of me.
The Iowa Youth Championships got off to a great start as the gate dropped on the 60cc class, and the grommets of Supercross showed what they could do. 10-year-old Max Trainer got the whole shot, chased by champion of the future 9-year-old Josh Waterman and the very fit Lewis Abbott. But a tangle with Trowbridge's Michael Kent allowed Waterman through to take the lead, which he held on to take the win, ahead of 10-year-old Alan Keat from Hampshire in second and number 31 Max Trainer. The Iowa Youth 80cc class was no less exciting as Matthew Ridgway from Bristol grabbed the whole shot, only to be snaked on the very next corner by 99 champion Adam Chatfield. Chatfield pulled out a strong lead to take an easy win, but behind him an epic battle was fought out between Worcestershire's Chad Yarrington and Newbury's Charlie Wood, which was only decided when Wood took a fall, leaving Yarrington to take second spot. The 100cc class was an altogether simpler affair. 99 champion Lewis Gregory, riding a Honda, got the perfect start to take the whole shot and lead from the front to take a convincing first round win ahead of Carl Luke in second and James Williams, both also on Hondas. Finally, round one of the Iowa Youth 125s saw Colchester's Richard Fitch shoot out of blocks and straight into a lead that he never relinquished, followed by Dale Traylor from King's Standing and Team Kawasaki's Tom Gilbert. But Traylor went down in passing a back marker and lost a staggering 10 places, allowing Gilbert to shift up to second and Abingdon's Liam Lyons to steal third. The battle for the second semi-final was keenly fought as Welsh favourite Mark Jones claimed the whole shot ahead of international Supercross specialist Warren Edwards. Before long, Edwards was all over Jones like a cheap suit, but Edwards wanted it too much and made mistake after mistake in his rush to take the lead, enabling Jones to record a popular victory in front of his home crowd. So this is the bit the whole day has been about, the 250cc final. Over to Jonathan in the commentary box for what promised to be an absolutely epic race.
Well, all of the top contenders are lined up, including number 2, Warren Edwards. He has to be the favourite, but he's had a torrid evening indeed. He's been in the wars throughout this, but he's in the final, and that's all that matters. As they line up, Paul Mayne alongside me, who do you think's going to take it?
Well, I think the whole shot's been coming up from the inside all night long. We'll see Craig Pratley there, number 8. Mark Hookerbridge, number 4, just two up from him, so any time will tell, really.
So then, moments away from the start of the final. Watch out for Morris, number 1. Warren Edwards, number 2. Away they go. Edwards gets a great start. Up the inside he goes, but oh, he's overcooked it. He's gone too far, and so has David Lee, number 22. He's gone way too far. Oh, and big drama. They're all down. Edwards is down in front. Hucklebridge is stuck in there. Well, all the top contenders are stuck.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Hopefully we'll see a replay of that, but it looked like maybe with Edwards going wide may have caused the whole thing. But Mark Hucklebridge there, number 4, just last away almost, so he's got a lot of work to do in this 250cc class main event.
Well, all the top contenders have got a great deal of work as we see the leader now, Craig Prattley, number 8, going through. He's been chased hard by number 18, Charlie Hollis. These two are controlling this race at the moment, have got a slight gap on the rest of the field, but the likes of Morris and Edwards and Hucklebridge are really going to have to work now.
Yeah, that's right. We see Justin Morris coming into the back of the shot there, number 1, running around about 6th place, so he's going to try his hardest. But we see Warren Edwards here on a slow-mo, just coming in through there, century screen number 2, comes in, tries to get drive off of that berm, gets a bit of unload on the suspension, digs into the bail. Then Kelly Swanson, number 9, Mark Hucklebridge, 43, Mark Jones, 21, Justin Morris, number 1, all going down in the first turn. Couldn't have had a worse way to start a main event for these top guys.
Well, Edwards had the right idea. He tried to use that berm as you suggested, but unfortunately it all went horribly wrong for him, and he held up everybody.
Absolutely, and that's paved the way for number 8, Craig Prattley, and Charlie Hollis, number 18. Mark Jones is starting to close up now in 3rd place.
Yes, Mark Jones, number 21 on the Honda, is getting very close to Charlie Hollis. There you can see the gap. Number 18 goes, Hollis goes through. But Mark Jones is right behind him, over the tabletop. Not a good jump there by 18. Jones, Van Der, all as they come into the tunnel, it's going to be very close between the Yamaha and the Honda. Jones is right behind him. Through goes the leader, Prattley. Oh, and he's down. Hollis is down. And Jones has ridden over him.
Yeah, I think maybe Charlie Hollis there collected a hay bale as he went through the tunnel, and it's forced him to the deck, and unfortunately Mark Jones has got nowhere else to go there, number 21.
Well, it looks as though, as we see some of the other riders going through, that they've also caused another one of the bales, so there's real drama. And oh, Hollis has gone down again! He had a bag with him full of hay, and he's hit another straw bale, and that is him out.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Charlie Hollis there, number 18. He was running so well there in 2nd place. Maybe he's put himself a little bit under pressure. He's got Grand Prix rider Mark Jones. Here we see the slow-mo replay. Mark Jones really had nowhere else to go but into the shoulder blades of Charlie Hollis there, and they've blocked the tunnel as a result.
Yeah, he parked his Honda almost in the back of poor old Hollis, and what a night he's had. But Jones has picked up on it, and Barry Morris, number 30, he's just gone past him, so 43 is Hucklebridge, or number 4 I should say. He's got 2 numbers on him.
Yeah, the number on his race shirt is what he used in the outdoor British Motocross Championship, but for this series riding on bike number 4. But he's closing up now into 4th place, which is a great result for him considering he was like 2nd to last away from the carnage of the first turn earlier on in this race.
His next victim, it looks like, is Barry Morris, number 30, ahead of him. And here comes Hucklebridge. He's very close here, coming up on, and he takes a different line completely to Morris going through there. But he's catching him very strongly, you can see. And behind them is Warren Edwards, number 2. So this is going to be interesting. Edwards is in there, Morris is in there.
Yeah, slow traffic again, just slightly balking Warren Edwards there, number 2, but he seemed to get safely through there. But it's Barry Morris who's just maybe holding up Mark Hucklebridge there, number 4.
Well, as they go into the tunnel for sure, it's very close indeed. We saw the leaders going through there, and Hucklebridge, I think it's a matter of time. Through goes Jones in 2nd place, chasing Prattley in first, number 8. But there you go, there you see Hucklebridge now moving in on Morris, and up the inside he goes, superb move. Morris had nowhere to go.
No, he left himself a little wide open, maybe getting a little bit tired. He's not used to running at the front in these main events, so maybe he's sort of phased by the whole thing, and the pressure from Mark Hucklebridge has really paid off.
Well, good to see Hollis is back on, number 18. Somewhat dejected, would have thought, but
Craig Prattley being very forceful there in that first turn, trying to get through traffic as quick as possible, trying to save himself as much time. Riding around here on that 426 Yamaha 4-stroke machine, which is a little bit heavier than the 2-stroke machines around here in the circuit, but he's doing a great job there.
I was about to say, such a small circuit like this, and that's a big bike with a lot of grunt.
Yeah, it is, but it is a 426, but it doesn't really give him that much of an advantage around here. It's a bigger engine, but the bike is a little bit heavier and it's a bit more of a handful to ride around the circuit, but like I say, the bikes are pretty much equally matched anyway, and ability also counts for a lot around the circuit.
Well, Craig Prattley is using all his ability now to stay ahead of 21 Mark Jones, as you see, coming across the whoops again, taking a wide line, he goes through. He's holding on to a nice, strong 2nd place. Hucklebridge and Edwards still fighting it out there. Oh, and Edwards, well, I said fighting it out. He's had to come together now with Morris, and he's pointing him the way, but I think Edwards has had the man at most fault this evening. He caused the pile-up at the start, and he can indicate all he likes, because he's the one who's lost out yet again.
Yeah, it's Warren Edwards' night all night long, actually. Through the semis, we saw him crash 3 or 4 times, trying to make aggressive moves on people to get to the front. Maybe just trying a little bit hard. just to win this event. He is the crowd favourite and he is the Supercross specialist, but we see there, just going into the tunnel, Craig Prattley, number 8, getting held up. That's allowed Mark Jones, number 21, to close up on this last lap. So
yes, as we come to the end, the blue flags are waving, and that's to get the back markers out of the way, but Jones is really catching. He's used the back markers brilliantly, and Prattley's got a race on his hands now. Jones is right behind him now. Just a couple of corners left, and Prattley is desperately trying to hold on. Jones coming up the inside. He's really pushing hard now as they go over the whoops, but he's not going to make it. Prattley's going to hold on. Great stuff by Prattley, but what a race.
yeah, well, Mark Jones there just definitely, if he hadn't got held up with Charlie Hollis there in the tunnel, maybe he could have gone on to win this main event, but also Mark Hucklebridge, great ride for him.
Brilliant third then for Hucklebridge. Mark Jones takes second, and Craig Prattley, though, is the overall winner.
Yeah, I was well pleased, you know, what more can I say? I just basically had a lucky break at the beginning, and I could control the race from there.
I think if the back end hadn't slipped on the whoops, maybe I would have got through the inside, but who knows.
So after round 1, the positions look like this, but Edwards and Morris will want to make up some ground at round 2 at the NEC. So Cardiff has put on a fantastic show for us. The 250s are amazing. Next week we're going to be in Birmingham for the 125, so join us then. For your chance to win an Iowa Dolby Pro Logic Mini Hi-Fi